Hi, I'm Faye.
Hi, I'm John.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and we are from
The Rojak Projek. So the Rojak Projek started when there was a lot of negativity circulating around social media, and I asked myself, is there anything I can do with the little that I have to show that Malaysia is truly a unique and beautiful country?
In late 2014, Faye approached me through my photography, and she told me about how we can promote unity and love for our country. So I was very drawn into this idea because it's something that we never done before. So fast forward a few months, then we decided to do our first Rojak party.
How I came on board was actually Faye invited me to the first Rojak party, and she said that John will be taking portraits, there'll be food, there'll be Rojak, so just come. So we wanted to transform this idea of colour blindness into colour embracing using Malaysian food, because we realised that one of the things that holds the most culture and the most knowledge about each other is through Malaysian food. And the one thing that brings all of us together in peace is eating together around the dinner table. And so with that concept, we brought it forward through phase 1, and we continued having more Rojak parties. So as John was capturing black and white portraits of all of our friends, we were also capturing their information, and what we asked was, what is your favourite food? So everyone, we noticed throughout phase 1, everyone was mixing each other's cultures together, and we were all speaking very highly of each other's cultures.
We took a year to finish 60 artwork with the help of friends that we met along the way. So we posted the artwork on social media on the January 1st, 2016 to promote a new beginning of positivity.
We actually asked every single one of them what was their vision for Malaysia, and we put that along with their photos. And as those photos were posted up, everybody caught excitement from it and was sharing it.
After phase 1 was over, we realized we were barely scraping the surface of what represents Malaysia. And that's when we launched phase 2, Rediscovering Each Other. We were traveling around Malaysia, documenting different elements of Rojak and unity, which is shown in this documentary.
We hope you enjoy!
How is it that for almost 60 years our country has formed, we still do not know each other? And people would think that the way to achieve unity is to be a colourblind nation. But we, the Rojak Projek, think otherwise. As Malaysians, we are by far one of the most colourful people in this world. And we believe in being a colour-embracing nation. You know, it's crazy that our entire life growing up in Malaysia, we only had 4 categories to fit our identity: Malay, Chinese, Indian, and Lion. Wait, like what the is Lion? We believe it's only fair that if we name 3 races, we should name them all. These are just some of the many. So why can't we just be the Malaysian race? The true race that consists of far too many of us together. And maybe it is time to truly rediscover each other.
Yeah, we came here together to the Rojak party.
Yep.
And we blended in, being the Rojak couple. Yeah. We get to share different cultures, like he's Chinese and I'm Indian. We share totally different cultures, and I like the fact that he comes over to my house and being also comfortable with my family. Yeah.
She just makes me smile.
It's not like that.
What? She said,
like
yeah,
that.
no, they asked me what
Rojak
I
Projek.
like.
You cannot just say she makes me smile.
Okay, fine. They say, what? Masak apa kamu nanti?
Ini chicken ayam.
Panas. Jangan panas.
Merah.
Ya, tidak. Apa yang buat? Ya. Oh, thank you.
Come here. So this is our dinner. Alright.
Whole kampong came together to cook for dinner, and I want to show you the size of the kuali they used for cooking the rice. They will be putting the wrapped up half-cooked rice into the kuali to steam so that you can ready to eat for tomorrow's celebration.
Tengok sini Tepuk. Tepuk. Tengok senyum Tepuk. Ini macam.
Sampai pas.
Sampai. Pusing lagi.
So we are at the dinner table and we are going to eat. And I want to show you the food. Palm oil soup, pickle achar, brinjal, and tapioca leaf, and bitter. Porridge. Time to eat.
So our experience yesterday was amazing because we were so much, accepted by the Lumbawang family, and we had to learn how to make nasi bungkus or
The Nubalaya.
yeah.
That's the Nubalaya.
And the reason why we were accepted by the Lumbawang family was also because we were invited to one of the weddings. So it was between the
Engagement.
engagement between the Kalabit and the Lumbawang.
More like a wedding.
But it is more like a wedding.
It felt like a wedding. So many people, and there were preparation from food from the night before and the morning of the event itself. So we managed to join in the preparation. So that was where we learned, and we were taught by all the aunties.
Yeah, which we apparently have more relatives now in Laos.
We just arrived at the school, and just as a form of respect, we have to wear, for the women, we have to wear below knee length clothing, and I was wearing shorts, so Faye lent me her skirt. So yes, I'm looking very fashionable this afternoon.
You too tall lah.
Yeah.
Then I bring some pot for us to makan.
In the olden days, a long house like that, they got this head hunting, right?
Okay.
So if anybody attack from that end, so they hit like that, so everybody go on and hit until the end, so it warn everybody.
To what?
Somebody is attacking. They're doing the head under this, but now they use this for church. They hit this
Mushroom lah.
So abang needs what inside here?
Sayur.
It's the sayur.
Yes.
Oh, this is sayur.
This is sayur abang.
So ini sayur apa? Kenayan. Tenayan. So ini sayur tenayan. The difference between us. Wow!
Was a good one. That's all right. Bye, 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 bye.
From what we know of our brothers and sisters over in East Malaysia, we could learn a thing or two from them about tolerance. Tolerance is just allowing it to happen. Embracing is accepting and welcoming and in spite of the differences. Like, to be very, very blunt, when you think about the fact that KL is the capital city, but we have a lower level of tolerance and understanding and embracing than East Malaysia does, then there's something very wrong with us that maybe we have to look at. For them, it's their way of life to assimilate. For us, we seem to somehow have regressed.
Hollywood of Malaysia.
Hi, I'm Faye. This is Matt. And we are here at
And this is the famous egg custard.
Just so you know, we're trying to speak up because this is the normal Kopitiam style.
Very noisy.
Yeah. So what I wanted to share was when we were here early in the morning, the auntie from Tianjin, I think she might be the owner, told us to come here on the site, and we ordered dry curry mee hoon, and it was super tasty. And even though it may be a little bit quiet, what the auntie was saying is, you know, we are here to help each other. And I thought that was very beautiful for her to say that.
You just Swiss only or curry?
Oh, okay, okay.
Two also can. You want to try?
You should get the curry also.
I make different for you.
So this clock tower was built by my great grand uncle,
What's your great grand uncle's name?
C.H. Lebroy.
Was he an architect?
Yes. So he built a lot of stuff around Ipoh.
And where did your heritage came from? Like, can you tell us a bit about your mom and dad's side?
Mom's Filipino, but my dad's side were like French, Dutch, English. Let's go.
So, what do you remember of like ice ball back then? Like, when you were a child, what do you remember what you did last
It's a
time?
very small one, and then we just hold it with hands.
No
pepper, nothing.
No paper.
No pepper, nothing. And then it's dripping until the arms here, and then dirty all our clothes. And then
Is it the same thing like you were syrup?
yes. But no, not this much. Only
This one is more.
Only syrup and sassy, if I'm not wrong. Only two types only.
I don't know which is the famous tree. I think it must be this one, right? Or they're all famous. They told me about this big tree, but yeah, we need to get some materials. So finally got our stuff and our materials, and now we're going for the next one. So let's go. The thing about Kelly's castle, Who's castle? Who's Kelly?
It's somewhat like a love story like Taj Mahal. So he built a temple for Indian fellas, the estate people lah. Can you see like what's special about this temple?
There's an Angmo in the temple. Okay, I see
That's
that.
Kelly.
Oh, that's meant to be him.
Yeah, so they made a small Kelly for him with like.
From the bottom to the top.
So this used to be where the stables were. He used to keep his horses. I guess it was like easy access for them to come down and like run if they needed to sometimes.
We are way up high at Kelly's castle.
Right on the top.
Right on the top. And this is what you'll see. Sorry. This is what you'll see.
You can see all the.
So we're in Taiping now, and we're heading over to Yat San restaurant. And apparently they told me that a lot of different races always come here together to makan. So I think look, it's my Hainanese chicken chop. Right. Oh my god, there's a roti man. Roti. Wow. Oops. Wow. Wow, there's so many of them here. So as you can see, this is the kueh that you can find in Taiping. This is my first time looking at this. I have no idea. This is kueh bing la bing tao.
Kaya, because I grew up, my grandmother cooks a lot, so I used to learn from her in the kitchen, and it was making kaya. And then my grandmother told me that I have to be serious when I make kaya because it burns very easily, so you have to constantly stir it. So I paid a lot of attention stirring it and was very serious doing it because she said the more kaya I make and the more kaya I eat, the richer I'll become. Kaya raya. That's the funniest thing ever.
Hơn mày à? Xe à?
It's 343 years old, this well. And the rocks is still original as it is. We have a fish down there.
Got me? Wow, okay.
Those.
Hey, what is it, uncle? Oh, there. You see a big one?
You saw the big one?
Whoa,
Saw the big one? That is the local toman. You see this one?
Yes? What's so special about this wall?
These are the Dutch bricks.
Dutch bricks? Okay.
Modern day bricks are thick and long.
Okay.
This is thin and broad.
My late father feeding me and my friends Chinese food. He's from India. He had a very strong Indian accent. So watching him go to the Chinese stall and order Sing Chow Mai Fan, besar punya, and Tung Hu Kai Kiok, besar punya.
So we are at Chuping at the moment. We just arrived in Perlis. We're now walking into one of the rubber tree estate, and Esther has something to show us. Apparently the way they harvest rubber nectar is a little bit different.
Every morning I need to come and help my father collect this. We call it susu kedah. So we need to collect this and then go to manufacture, become a layer of rubber. But now it's much more easier. No need to process. Just like that. Wait for the rubber to dry like that. Become a rubber ball. Just pull it out and then sell. But it's damn smelly, you know. Last time we were so malu when we go to school because we are so smelly. Oh. When we take all this, and then your hand will never able to clean it.
Is it bouncy? I'm sorry, I'm just so curious.
Yeah, bouncing. Then you smell your finger.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Then
So we are at the hottest point of Malaysia. In Perlis, 40.1 degrees Celsius behind me in Chuping, and we are at the biggest sugarcane plantation in Malaysia at 8,062 hectares.
Ah, okay.
So that's the pulut, is it?
Yeah, that's the pulut.
So pulut and
The key point is this one. This one makes the thing so special.
nice.
What's that? Fried.
Bawang,
Oh.
okay. You can eat this one also. Mango.
You know, the topic about putting Thai food part of Malaysian food, I think you know it's what is really Thai, what is really Malaysian. How can you really say that already? Because Thai people have already lived in Malaysia for a very, very long time. They speak our language. We have adopted their influence of food as well.
That's the border.
From this, the center gate is the cutting point. The other side is Thai custom. Here is Malaysia custom. The in between land is the no man land lah.
So we just came from the sunrise and we are at the Kaki Bukit morning wet market, which is pretty much a very small community of Esther's hometown people. So she's here to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, kampong style.
Kampong style.
Original name Chandra. Kita kena Afu.
Kamu mengapa belajar Hakka?
Saya belajar ini masa kerja BJ, Lombok. Pasal semua orang Chinese, tinggal satu orang India. Mesti mau belajar.
Oh, tahun?
Mengkudu.
Pelis juga.
Pelis.
Pelis.
Ini bunga petik.
Bunga petik. Papaya flower.
Ada dah pekasam.
Pekasam lah. Pekasam also very good. Must try all the.
Pekasam is a term, is a fish?
Yeah, it's a salted fish. Oh, but the way of salted is different lah. Yeah.
We are in Gua Kelam in Perlis, and we're walking. We're right in the middle, I think. 370, and it used to be a tin mining cave that Esther's dad used to work in as well.
Okay, ayah saya Hindu, India, mak saya Cina, and we are Muslims. So I feel like I can feel that spirit of one Malaysia in my family. So I think that is one of the blessing lah, being a Malaysian that I dapat.
Is that a famous?
Yeah,
Probably from KL or somewhere around there.
It's called Chap Gome.
Okay.
15 of every Chinese New Year celebration.
Okay.
The Chinese people will have this parade, you know, like where they bring their goddess out and their god out, and then every year our sultan will come and join us, and it will include like every race lah, no matter what race you are.
So this is called WW Laksa House, and this is the famous Laksa Johor.
Mawa.
This is the pisang goreng mawa.
Oh, okay. Famous one, you know, if like Sultan comes here and buy, the place will be closed because everything they will sell to Sultan.
So this is the pisang goreng, and then makan dengan kicap.
Chili.
With chili.
Yeah.
Chili padi.
Oh, kicap chili. Like,
Kicap chili. Okay.
First, you take the pisang, and then you celup, then you makan.
And you go,
That's how crispy it is.
Oh wow. So we are heading to your convent school, yeah? Tell me something interesting about your convent school.
They have
almost 100 years old.
They have a huge Mother Mary statue right here.
Yeah.
But you have other races also, like Malays and all that.
Of course.
Not a big deal lah.
Not a big deal. All of us, we are so united. And I think they instilled that unity in us there at the school.
Okay.
And you know, there was this one time they wanted to remove this school and shift it somewhere else. And what happened was the royal family, they stepped in and said no, because this is actually one of our pride. Yeah, you know. And our Royal Highness, she was from here.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why she
she's a
stepped
convent
in.
school.
Yeah, that's why she stepped in. And then it's still here till today, and I'm so happy for that and so thankful.
So this street, what is this street? Tan? Hiok Ni.
This is a bakery.
It's so cute. Look at that.
You want to see?
Yeah. The building is older, right? Of course lah.
Okay, then all of this.
Everything is always 100 years.
Exactly.
Everywhere we go, always above 100, 100. Would you say different races will come here to makan also?
Yep.
So you have Malays, so you got Indians, so all come.
Satu Malaysia.
Wow, good.
My taekwondo club since 10 years ago, we start named it Muhiba Taekwondo Academy until now.
And you know what Muhiba stands for?
United.
In Malay, right?
Yeah.
Awesome way.
Kita semua Keluang man. We were born here, grew up here, and keep this town together. Jadi kita lah super hello.
People ask me, you're Indian, but you don't look Indian, you know, that kind of thing. You have to explain the whole thing to them, like the long story, as if my dad is the only one, you know, like in my blood. Like, ugh, it's so hard, and it sometimes like upsets me, and I used to cry about this. Cause you know, people like I don't know why people doubt my identity. I know who I am. I don't have to explain, but they make me explain myself. I don't have to do that actually. So last time when I was young, I really don't understand, and I hate it when I say I'm Indian. But now I'm used to it already lah, and I'm proud to be Indian.
So we are on the way to Bentong, right? Say hi, Chakchi!
One straight line, yeah.
Jalan Lipis, this is Jalan Lipis.
Oh, I thought auntie all will make the ladu. Didn't know you.
Yes, this should be at the back.
Yeah, this should be at the back.
Yeah. Now you can tie it, yeah, why not?
You can see your hair lah.
It feels like you can go and play takraw then.
True.
So we just passed by the Sikh one, the Christian, Indian, Chinese temple, and the mosque was previously, right? Super cool.
Patin tempoyak. There? This patin tempoyak, they say this is the famous one. Tempoyak apparently is the durian, fermented durian. So we're just gonna check it out. And the boys are still ordering. I don't know how they're doing it. You guys are so hungry.
This is the famous fish. You can choose head, body, or tail. So
I
if
think
guys
body.
share,
This is what body. Entering in the mines, and we had a very fun 2 minutes ride. Hey guys, where are you going?
Trying to figure out how to use this and just go back and forth.
In one yimin, you can come up with, what is this called? Tomato?
This is tomato yimi. This is man yimi. So you actually cook it with ketchup.
Cook it with ketchup, and this is
soup.
The soup.
I'm lucky because in the old days, we mix around very well. My Chinese neighbor can come to my house. Saya cakap Cina siu-siu, ngô chỉ là ngô tak lah. Ngô yao, semua yao jo. Ngô yao lô po, yat ko, ngô oi leng ko, ngô keng, ngô yao sam ko chai, sam ko noi, sat chat ko sven. That this country, however strong, however powerful, however rich, it will be destroyed when evil triumph. And evil will triumph when good people like you and me do nothing.
So we are in Terengganu, right, Jagjit? And this is Kedai Kopi Haiping. Apparently, it is very famous. This is roti kawin. It's because you have the kaya and the butter, right?
Kaya's gonna drop.
What else do you have? Keropok? Any more keropok? Oh god, keropok. We're trying to go to this place called Awi.
Awi Yellow House.
Awi, A-W-I-E Yellow House. Is that it? No?
Yeah, I don't know.
Turn right. Oh, it's here! Oh, wow. Super duper duper cool. Oh wow. Okay.
So we just arrived at Pulau Duyong, and straight away we put our bags, and now we're going to check out the boat making. So this is the process of bending the wood apparently. So apparently it takes 2 people 1.5 years to complete a boat like this, a fishing boat for fishermen, and at the moment this is a 2-month progress so far.
Dalam ni hanya kuning telur saja. Dari telur sebiji ni, kita ambil yang kuning masuk sini, jadikan kuih jadi emas. Bila jadi seketul ni, kita masuk ni, kita tunggu toast dia punya gula dia diturun dulu. Kita ambil ni, baru kita buka.
Jala means net. Emas is gold. So they're using the egg yolk, right, to create this.
Yummy.
I don't want to talk so much. Actually, a lot of people just want to eat. It's really good.
Over part, it will be the main pillar. This is the main pillar of the house. They call Tian Suri. Tian Suri, or the king, the king pillar. Some people say Tian Agong, the royal pillar, or in different. And Tian Suri is the one that most important to build. When you want to build a house, it started from the one. Normally, in the old days, there's long what so we cut it to the slice will be nicer. So you did in the coffee, not icing. So you did in the coffee. So you have that one. So in the old days, in the coffee shop, kayu keramat, kopi, wow.
So this is called kuih what?
Kayu keramat. We have nasi dagang and nasi kuning here. So in Terengganu normally we used to mix because they use the same curry sauce.
Okay.
So when we mix we call nasi kawing.
Nasi kawin, huh?
Kawing is marriage between nasi dagang and nasi kuning.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had to use the
G at the end.
Kawing.
Kawing. And then I eat it.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Big mouth. Yummy.
It's not as dense as I thought.
It's not as
dense. I thought it would be very hard.
no.
Actually, sometimes I don't know what I am. I mean, I'm Malay, but then my friend here would rather call me Arabic. Yeah, which is actually, which is true. My family and all of that. But I really love Chinese food. So I'm really stuck in that space, and I think Chinese food is really wonderful. Of course, during, and if you're stuck, and if you want to talk about culture during Chinese New Year, for example, you go to your friend's place and everyone's eating Indian food, which is so wonderful as well, right? So, I can't imagine a single culture kind of thing. I think the whole point is to be able to interact with those differences and embrace those differences. I think it's fantastic.
This is kuih apa?
Empat ubi.
Kuih?
Empat
empat ubi.
ubi.
Berlebat ubi. This is kuih berlebat ubi. Dan ini apa?
Apam.
Apam.
Apam kaya.
Apam kaya. Okay, apam kaya. Okay, so as you can see, we are overwhelmed by the mass of things Kelantan has. By the way guys, this is kuih tahi itik. It's not really, it's not what you think. It's just in the shape of it. Kuih tahi itik. Tapi ini bukan tahi itik.
Bukan najis, tapi kuih.
Ada cerita tak?
Sama dengan
So one of the popular foods in Kelantan is called Khao Jam. And this shop, I think this is still Tumpat. This shop in Tumpat is super famous for it. It's basically green rice and some dishes, vegetables and meat and stuff. But the rice is green because they use about more than 20 types of leaves the juices, you squeeze it, and then you boil the rice with it.
Yeah. Like normally we crack the keropok without inside.
So this is cow jam.
Yeah.
Cow
And
jam.
Just mix it. Mix everything. Like the rice and the veggie and the keropok together. And then we just eat it like that.
So we are at the border of Thailand and Malaysia. This is Sungai Golok. And pretty much we're standing on Malaysian land, and if you cross the river, that's Thailand. Thailand. And then someone just offered to take us on a boat.
Cannot.
To what?
No, cannot.
So we are at Wat Mai Temple in Kelantan, about, I don't know, 25 minutes out from the city. It's called the Dragon Boat Temple. And as you can see behind me, it is so pretty. You feel like you're in Thailand pretty much. They're very famous for this really long dragon boat. If you can see. So we are at the Sleeping Buddha, the biggest sleeping Buddha in the southern hemisphere. As you can see, it's gigantic. Hi guys!
Hi guys!
We are in Kopitiam Kita right now, having our breakfast. And this whole place is super packed, and
It's so muhiba lah.
yeah, it's so muhiba. You have the Chinese families who are back from Chinese New Year, and then there's all the Malay families sitting around eating as well. And the owner is actually Chinese.
And this whole place is filled with just Kelantanese.
Yeah, it's all the Kelantanese food. So there's a table that's filled with all the Kelantanese food that the owners go out and buy. It's kind of like a food review by the owners at their own shop. But what's famous here also is the roti titit.
Ready?
So it's pretty much French toast roti bakar for KL people. They have kaya and hard-boiled egg on top, and then you just spread it again.
Yeah, and along the way we kind of got like our materials that we want to do for our artworks. They will collect the food. You know, you choose whichever that you want, and you can eat it first. And after you makan, then only you bayar. You will pay it up. Okay, tell me more about Kelantan. Like, you know, what is it that we don't know about your friendship? Or
like between Malay, Chinese, and Indians and others. Kita orang sini okey je. Dah kat sini 2 tahun, almost 6 years. Belajar kat USM. Okay, the ambience here, we friends each other, we don't mind. Even though that this kopitiam, then owner Chinese, but we don't mind as long as it is a good food and good people around. Even though they Chinese, they also provide halal foods for Malay people.
the one like belakang lah.
Yeah.
So is it true that someone mentioned that in Kelantan, the Chinese and the Malays are actually very close, Kelantanese people?
Yeah. Even memang Chinese actually they speak Kelantanese very well. But like that, I mean their accent right, the Kelantan Diorang boleh cakap fluent lah. Even kita pun biar betul lah.
Well, what I love about Zaim is his spirit. He's always the life of any party out there, whether it's an event or just among us, and he knows how to drive us towards doing something. And of course, he's like a brother to me. He's my brother from another mother. Okay, and he's always there to support and push us when we are at probably the lowest of lows. And yeah, that's what I love about him.
One thing I like about Marcus is the drive. He has the drive. He has so much drive, you think he drives a Ferrari. He has so much determination to make a difference for the country. One thing I like about this guy is he doesn't say no. He doesn't take no for an answer. It's whether we do it or we don't. And so I think that's inspiring. And I think we've known each other for a while. The brotherly bond is, I think, it goes beyond doing events. It's also about really want to do something for the country.
we just arrived in Seremban and we got picked up by Abby, our friend who is going to be bringing us around Seremban.
This Malaysia coffee.
Malaysia coffee by Uncle.
By Uncle.
Uncle, how long have you been doing this business?
How long? From black to white.
Black? You mean your hair black to white? So cute, right? Di sini memang muhibah lah, banyak muhibah.
Alah, campur-campur lah.
Campur-campur semua.
Ya, cuma. Dari Cina ke India. Ini, mana ni? Mana?
Memang.
Mana tu? Mana ni?
Dari mana?
Nepal.
Nepali ya. So, ini campur-campur lah di sini.
Orang Malaysia satu campur biasa.
Sometimes I cook food, I gave her, she'll give me. Now this one we change lah. We talk about topics lah, you know.
Yeah.
Our dogs lah, mainly our dogs lah.
Why we talk about the dogs?
We were so friendly for 8 years. Our 2 dogs are very enemy lah.
The dogs
Till
enemy.
the day they came, I don't know what he did to this fella. What this fella do to that fella. Eye to eye cannot see the word. Till today they fight still. That is why one day.
But your 2 dogs fight, but you 2 very good friend lah.
That's a very different story. Different story. When I was sick, if not for Mrs. Fu, I won't be here today. She take care of me.
Ayo, really ah?
Yeah. You know when I got dengue, I got dengue fever. So they say must eat papayas. This one.
The leaf
Every day she make and give me lah. I
Ayo.
will never forget this forever. People say people health cannot forget. I'm one person. Whatever people I want until end I won't forget. That's my character is like that.
Wherever you go, you can get very nice street food, like above average. You don't really have to go, who says this is best, who says this is best. No, I just wake up from my house and I smell the food there. I mean, I just stay in front of pasar. So it's like I can open the window and just say, so nice! And you can order Milo Peng Jiao. It's like you order on your bed, right? You just open the window and just do that.
They're sweets, the Indian sweets. So what's good here is the samosa. What's good here is the samosa, the triangle thingy.
Wow, look at the more chili, man.
Sekejap lah, mama tak nak gambar dulu lah.
This is pekna kan? I think 3 lah kak, tak apa. Thank you.
Ini nasi bilis telok, nasi lembu ni bilis telok.
Bilis telok. Then ini? UH, U plus?
Udang campur telur.
Oh, bang, buat again. Yeah. Okay.
Ice tingkap.
So this is the ice tingkap
This is the ice tingkap drink. So ice tingkap is actually a drink which we also call it what? Ice sherbet, but it's ice tingkap.
Ice.
Why Mia Peter Anthony?
என் பேர் வந்து சந்தனசாமி. என்னோட childhood friend Peter.
Peter.
Kita tahu, dua orang kita tahu 40 tahun, bukan setahun 2 tahun, 43 tahun.
Orang si lau pinyu lai, si cak ni pinyu lai.
Now become family friend. It's my nephew's godfather.
Yeah.
And we know each other like more than brothers now.
Can you imagine life if there was no other culture other than just yours only?
Boring, huh?
We celebrate all the festival, you know, Raya, Chinese New Year, you know, all because our Penang, we
don't need to go. You don't need to go India, China. You come to Penang, you learn everything. Nonya cuisine, Malay cuisine, Indian Muslim cuisine. What do you want? Arabic cuisine, all in one place.
Like Indian Tiabali, we go them house, you know. Like Malay, we go to Raya, we go to celebrate. You know, Christmas, they all come our house to celebrate. You know, like a New Year, we together all celebrate.
To young Malaysians, what do you think when times are hard?
No, they have to start to mix with all the races. Try to learn, because now I see the younger generations, they segregate themselves. Chinese are Chinese, Malays are Malays, Indians are Indians. They have to mix around, take out this. The elder people must not influence the younger generations by instill them, or we are only Indians, we are only Chinese. We are, as long as we see we are Malaysians, don't see we are Chinese, we are Indian or Malay. As long as we are Malaysians, we have this idea Malaysia means, then thing will go smooth.
As you can see, it's like a Chinese area, but actually
Bagus ya.
Hai bang.
Ini setapak.
Hah?
Ini setapak.
Apa setapak?
Setapak. Bapak besar lah, bapak besar.
Oh ya kah? This is Asam Laksa, and I've just broken down some of the parts of what they have, and it's really pretty because you can see the colors of what they have, you know, just like us.
At the end of the day, I think we should be mature enough to be able to laugh at our own differences. I think that's how we grow as a society, as a country. We are different, and some people fight very hard to say that we are not different, we are the same. We have Chinese, we have Malays, we have Indians, and that's one thing at all. We are not the same, but we can always celebrate our differences. That's what I think. That's what will in the end make us whole.
What I love, honestly, the people. The people are so chill about so many things that you don't have to worry. Like, no matter where you are in Malaysia, it's like you can always rely on them when you need help sometimes. Yeah, like, bang, mana tempat tu? I say, oh boleh bang, sana. And then everybody will start pointing here.
They even guide you, right?
Yeah. So I guess that's kind of what's cool about Malaysia.
So Sujilin, where are we now?
We are in tip of Borneo.
The tip of Borneo.
The best place in Sabah. Wow.
Jay! Oh.
We have just arrived at the longhouse with our luggages. Okay. Thank you. So where are we now?
We are in the place Sikit.
Okay.
Yes, we used to have an interesting meal together with Penans, and they use the pengapit lah. So Rachel, you want to try to demonstrate lah?
Like clip chopstick.
The clip chopstick. Is it like that? Oh, there.
It's different consistency. I like it. Yeah.
Oh my.
Cannot lah, keep it back ah.
It can be returned ah.
Yeah. Woman, I think just do the chopstick lah, seriously.
You cannot even touch it. Shit. What do you tell yourself when you eat?
Don't think, just do it.
Yeah. If I can do this, I can do anything in life.
Yes.
I remember that.
2 hours later.
In the Kaamatan food market, and it's super packed with people, super packed with meat, like, and different kinds of parts of the meats. As you can see, from food, this place also sells like a lot of crafts. They have a lot of traditional longhouses, a modernized version, and they show you the music and different things like that. Beauty pageant is happening, so today is the finals, and it's gonna start soon, and this whole place is completely packed.
Beliau tampil dengan pakaian tradisi yang dipanggil Sinombiaka Rompi Tua.
But nowadays can mix already. My family also mix because the kakak kawin India lagi nih.
I have a brother in Indian Dusun, my brother-in-law.
Indian Dusun, whoa.
Kadazan, Kadazan Indian. Indian, if you notice, we have very less Indians here.
So we are at Inamam or Inanam? We are at Inanam. We're gonna take the bus to Ranau.
Nice to see Ruby here. So we're waiting to go to the bus. Hopefully it's not broken down, you know.
So we just arrived at Luanti Kampong Stay. Yati picked us up from the bus station. And so this is the place we'll be staying at for a couple of days. And it is pretty cool. They basically use a lot of traditional motifs and elements, the local ones, to create the housing or the accommodation. So these are some of the local patterns, the hats that they have, the different shapes that represent some of the local races, or you say culture.
Di sini I dengar di Sabah dan Sarawak memang celebrate Hari Malaysia kan?
Ya, celebrate, tapi dia berbeza. Kalau 31 hari bulan Ogos itu ialah Malaysia yang Melaya. Kalau Sabah dan Sarawak 16 September.
So they just said prayers and now berbuka puasa. We are going to makan bersama.
So we came to Sabah Tea Plantation, and we saw afar like this really white building, and we're like, what in the world is that? And the guy was like, oh, that's actually a mosque, and it's been built since 1920, and we decided to take the 4-wheel drive and come and check it out. So look, it's really interesting, the shape. In Kunasang, and apparently they have like a bamboo music that is very local. Yeah, he let us come in to see the instruments.
Today's our last day in Sabah, but apparently there's more cultural stuff for us to capture. So yeah, let's enjoy this last day.
But we thought we'd walk out a little bit because we're a bit early. Check out some amazing views.
Sam, so you are bangsa apa? Sudah campur kan? Campur apa?
Dusun Bajau.
Dusun dan Majal. Dan you kata di sini kan bila hari perayaan pun pergi ya?
Ya, pergi.
Boleh beri cerita?
Atau Muslim pergi time Christmas, Muslim boleh pergi Christmas. Time Chinese, kami boleh pergi Chinese. Chinese boleh pergi raya. Ya, gitulah. Macam kira macam kira
bersatu lah.
Ya, kira bersatu lagi lah.
Wow.
Hi guys, so we are on our way to KK right now. We left Kundasang and we were by the roadside hitchhiking a little bit for a bus to come by because all the buses were full, and when we arrived there was no more taxis. So we managed to find one that had 2 spaces left, but we have 3 people, so we managed to squeeze ourselves into the bus. So it's about 2.5 hours going back to KK, and then today we'll be flying off back to KL as well. So yeah, we'll enjoy the squishy ride.
I just want everything. Thought that I could do almost anything. One step in front of the other. Thought that I could do it alone. In the blink of an eye, it's just another day telling me why. I'll find another way. Got this feeling, got me reeling. I can almost start believing. Now that's me and you, and we are not alone. You and me, we are together now. Through my window I can see there's more than you and more than me. Me and you, when we are not alone. Different new, we are together now. Through my window I can see our wildest dreams.
We traveled around Malaysia documenting our journey of discovering who we are as Malaysians and transforming the concept of colour blindness through colour embracing. With the little we had, we managed to complete 540 artworks and a documentary of our experiences for Malaysia's 54th year, showcasing it all on Malaysian Day. So what's happening next? Our aim is to mobilize and showcase our efforts around Malaysia and hopefully worldwide. We believe it is time for all of us as a nation to get to know one another, as every Malaysian has a part to play. If you are interested to work together or collaborate, you can go to www.therojakprojek.com to find out more.
Malaysia tak sama kalau kita
tak bersama.
Malaysia tak sama kalau kita tak bersama.
Malaysia tak sama kalau kita tak bersama. Malaysia tak sama kalau kita tak bersama.
Negara